Hi, welcome to Listen2Riches. Today, I am excited to guide you through the core concepts presented in the book, 0 to 1. This highly acclaimed business book carries a captivating subtitle, Secrets to Building the Future. In this concise 11-minute overview, I will delve into why the concept of competition fails to trigger true innovation, contrasting it with the notion that innovation springs from monopolies. Going from 0 to 1 means going from nothing to something. This is the greatest leap possible, greater than going from 1 to 10 or even from 1 to 100. To go from 0 to 1 is to conjure something into existence from the dark void of oblivion. This is the essence of true innovation. 0 to 1 has risen to prominence as one of the most sought-after business books in recent times. Its widespread recognition becomes evident through the prominent endorsements it has received from influential business figures like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. At its core, the book conveys a crucial message. In the conventional realm of business, success is often measured by progressing from 1 to n, wherein companies take existing ideas and compete to gain a larger share of the market. However, the landscape has shifted in the internet age. Thriving companies now embark on a journey from 0 to 1, forging entirely new markets from scratch. The primary author behind 0 to 1 is Peter Thiel, a distinguished figure in Silicon Valley's venture capital scene who notably co-founded PayPal. Thiel's business logic and investment philosophy diverge from the mainstream Silicon Valley perspective, yet his track record of accomplishments in both startups and investments is undeniably impressive. For instance, he was the pioneer investor in Facebook, contributing an initial angel investment of $500,000, which has now grown to a staggering value exceeding $30 billion. Such accomplishments solidify his legendary status by any measure. 0 to 1 encapsulates Thiel's distinctive approach to business. The rationale behind recommending this contrarian book is rooted in the pursuit of expanding our intellectual horizons beyond the established norms. Business fundamentals often embrace counterintuitive principles, as the evolution of business theory constantly challenges traditional wisdom. By reading 0 to 1, we are prompted to critically reevaluate widely accepted notions. Notably, the book presents three pivotal arguments. First, mainstream economics often misguides entrepreneurs by suggesting that competition fuels innovation, when in reality it hampers it. Second, the book contends that true innovation springs from monopolies, rather than competitive markets. Lastly, the path to achieving a monopoly involves veering away from mainstream startup theories and instead embracing their opposites. Let's delve into each idea one by one, starting with the first concept. Mainstream economics often leads us to believe that competition is the driving force behind innovation. This widely accepted notion, however, often obstructs innovation. We tend to assume that market competition has fueled substantial economic progress. But Peter Thiel, the author, strongly disagrees with the perceived virtues of competition. He believes that the drawbacks far outweigh the benefits. Thiel's skepticism about competition is rooted in his own experiences. Having faced intense competition from a young age, he understands how it shapes the mindset of individuals. Competitive education fosters a belief that success hinges on outperforming others in tests and rankings. This approach continues as individuals pursue credentials and qualifications for jobs, leaving their true passions and talents unexplored. The consequence is a world where those who don't excel in standardized tests and coursework are often deemed as misfits. This sentiment intensifies in prestigious educational institutions, where conformity becomes the norm. The relentless competition breeds a culture of conformity, pushing individuals into conventional careers, perpetuating a never-ending cycle. Thiel's own history illustrates his early adherence to competition. He strived to be a top student but, despite his academic success, failed to secure a Supreme Court clerkship after completing law school at Stanford. Looking back, he realizes that this setback actually led him to found PayPal, a pivotal moment that changed his perspective on competition. Thiel's reservations about competition, however, are not solely based on his personal experiences. As an investor and entrepreneur, he observed significant issues with the competition-driven mindset. When Google emerged as a threat, Microsoft focused on countering Google instead of innovating. This tunnel vision allowed Apple to surge ahead and overtake both Google and Microsoft in terms of market value. This scenario highlights how fixating on competition blinds companies to new opportunities and encourages imitation over innovation. Furthermore, research suggests that excessive competition diminishes differentiation and overall competitiveness. This phenomenon is evident in Silicon Valley, where engineers with Asperger's, though lacking social skills, excel because they don't conform to trends or imitate others. Thiel's PayPal journey also exposed him to the detrimental extremes of competition. Elon Musk's X.com emerged as a rival to PayPal, prompting both companies to push their employees to work grueling hours not for enhanced productivity, but solely to outdo each other. In an unexpected turn, the two companies merged, teaching Thiel that collaboration can be more effective than cutthroat competition. Thiel raises a pivotal question. If competition brings such drawbacks, why is it still upheld as an ideal state by economists? He argues that this glorification stems from outdated concepts borrowed from 19th century physics. Back then, physicists applied principles of thermodynamics to understand systems reaching equilibrium through competition. However, imposing this framework onto the dynamic world of economics overlooks the fact that businesses are not static particles. They thrive not by achieving balance with rivals but by introducing innovations that can't be replicated. In essence, the true essence of business lies in innovation from 0 to 1, rather than iterative competition from 1 to n. This marks the first core argument against the exaggerated benefits of competition. In the subsequent sections, we will explore Thiel's second key idea: monopoly, not competition, serves as the foundation of innovation. Let's delve into an example that helps us understand the concepts we've discussed. Consider the U.S. airline industry. It serves hundreds of millions of passengers and generates immense value, yet in 2012, airlines only made an average profit of 37 cents per passenger. On the other hand, Google, with a lower value creation of $50 billion, enjoyed a remarkable 21% profit margin. How can this be explained? An economic framework can shed light on this disparity. There are two types of competition: perfect and monopoly. In perfect competition, when supply matches demand, markets achieve balance. However, in this scenario, competitors offer identical products. This lack of differentiation means no company holds market power, resulting in prices set by the market. Any emerging profits attract new players, leading to increased competition and lower profits. In such perfect competition, profits barely exceed costs. Monopoly, on the other hand, grants a company control over its market and pricing. Traditionally, monopolies are associated with illegal practices of suppressing rivals or obtaining government permissions. Yet, there's an alternate route: innovating your way to a natural monopoly. Peter Thiel argues that this kind of monopoly can be beneficial for consumers. A prime example is Google, which has held a dominant position in search since the early 2000s. Its unparalleled value has allowed it to maintain a naturally occurring monopoly through technological innovation. However, Google often downplays its monopoly power by emphasizing competition. For instance, if accused of monopolizing search with its 68% share, Google counters by highlighting its mere 3.4% share of total ad revenue. This illustrates how Google strategically obscures its monopoly status. In contrast, some non-monopolistic businesses falsely claim to possess monopoly power. Certain restaurants may label themselves as the premier regional Thai food or the leading vegan cafe in their neighborhood. Yet, these unique labels don't confer actual monopoly power. For genuine entrepreneurs, however, monopoly is the essence of business. Monopoly grants companies more optionality and allows them to consider long-term visions. Monopolists, like Google, can focus on projects with societal impact without the constant worry of competition. This is in stark contrast to competitive firms, which prioritize short-term profits and often struggle to sustain innovation and long-term growth. Achieving a monopoly requires building certain factors. Strong patents and intellectual property ensure that your product is far superior to alternatives, protecting you from competition. Network effects, where the value of a product increases with the number of users, also contribute to monopoly. Hyper-focused niches and economies of scale help monopolists gradually expand their influence. Lastly, branding, as exemplified by Apple, can establish a powerful and enduring market position. In summary, 0 to 1 provides valuable insights. It challenges the traditional belief that competition is the key to innovation, highlighting the power of monopolies to drive significant leaps forward. By understanding and mastering the elements that lead to monopolies, businesses can achieve enduring success and transformative progress. Thank you for joining me for this review and summary of the book. If you want to listen to more audiobooks, please do not forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have other books you'd like to talk about, feel free to tell me in the comments below. See you in my next audiobook.